Hi, my name is Carly, and I'm going to show you how to create a custom Facebook tab for your business page. A tab helps you grow your business with more likes and more fans taking action on your offers. To choose a welcome tab, you're going to go ahead and from the dashboard select Design. Here you'll find 5 categories: Express tab, Welcome tabs, Shopping tabs, Contact Us tabs, and Coupon tabs. Each of these 5 categories is full of professionally designed templates. Choose a category and template that best fits your brand layout. I'm going to choose the Welcome Tabs category. Once I click on that, you'll see I have the video tutorial. Here's where I select the template that I'd like to design, and here's where my saved custom tabs go. Once your custom tab is live, it's hosted in this system and you can edit it anytime by selecting Design and then retrieving it from your saved custom tabs library. Another reason to be familiar with this design feature is to create additional tabs that will help you promote maybe a contest, feature a new home listing if you're a realtor, promote a fan of the week if you're a dentist, feature a new menu item if you're a restaurant, or debut your new book if you're an author, just to name a few ideas. Facebook allows you to choose one design from each of the 5 categories, for a total of 5 live tabs hosted on one Facebook business page. To get started, I'll go ahead and select Design a Custom Tab. From here you have 3 viewing options. You can view them all by scrolling down. You can view by page or by carousel. In this video I'll be editing template number 11, so I'm going to do View by Page and scroll to template 11. Once I find the one I want to use, go ahead and click on it. That puts me in edit mode. Now I'm able to start customizing this template. Okay, in this tutorial, the first thing that I'm going to do is go ahead and edit my images to get my branding look in place, and then I'll go through and add the text that I want to add. So to do that, I'm going to select the tool Edit Color and Images. From there, as I scroll around, you'll see that different areas are highlighted. Okay, I'm going to start with the background. Here you'll see I have the option to upload an image or change the color. If I select the color, I can click and drag. I can use the scroll tool, or if I happen to know what color I want to use, I can add it here. In this case, I'm just going to make it black. I also want to add an image to the background. For an advanced user, you can find the dimensions to the right here, or if you want it to auto resize the image, go ahead and leave this checked. In my case, I already have the size that I want, so I'm going to go ahead and navigate to my image and upload it. In this case, I don't want to put my logo here, but I do want a picture of her book. So I'll go ahead and click Upload Image, navigate to the image that I'd like to use, and here I'm using a PNG, which keeps a transparent background. So even though I have this large space, I just have this small image that I want to use. Now down here under Position, I have some options to move that image around. I'm going to go ahead and move it so that it is right justified, and click Save and Close. Now you'll also notice that this template has this built-in striped background. If I don't want that, all I need to do is go ahead and go down to the lower area where that image is and click the trash can. It's going to ask me if I'm sure I'd like to remove it, and I say yes. Okay, moving on to the contact box. Still using that same tool, Edit Color and Images. Clicked on here and I want to just make this black. As well, I don't want this box to be green, so I'm going to go ahead and change that to black as well. Now on my button, I have a special image that I'd like to put in to give it kind of a little flair. I'm going to go ahead and upload this. Now you'll see that it stops here. I'm going to go ahead and use the repeat option. Repeat horizontally, giving me this highlighted area on my button. I also want to change the color to fit my branding, and in this case I do know the hex code. I have it here in my cheat sheet. Go ahead and copy that, paste it into the box, and click Save and Close. Within the Suma app, we've designed our templates to have optional videos. If you don't have a video, you can enter an image here just like we did in the last step. However, if you're going to add a video, I suggest going ahead and deleting the image that's in that place. To add the video, I need to go back to the tool, Edit Text, and Upload Video. Then clicking in that same area, I have the option to enter my YouTube URL. Now again, you're going to note that you need to have the HTTPS or HTTP in front of your website. As an example, here's the video that I'd like to insert. I'm going to go ahead and go below the video and click on Share. Then I'm going to copy that URL and paste it into the box within the Suma app. Now I'm going to click Save and Close, and my YouTube video is automatically inserted. Alright, I'm going to go back to the Edit Color and Images and continue putting in my images here. Here I'll have a testimonial. Go ahead and put in a photograph here. Again, I've just pre-sized that to the dimensions that it says. Alright, moving down, I have some more buttons here, and I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing that I did to my Contact Us button and add this image, again repeating it horizontally. That really just gives a nice look to that button. Okay, on this last button, I'm actually going to have this be an order button, and I want it to stand out a little bit more from the others. So in this case, what I want to do is go ahead and get my blue, and I'm just going to give this button a little bit different color, and you'll see it keeps that highlight because I've inserted that transparent PNG file on top of my color. So you can tell that really helps that stand out as something I really want them to click. Now in this area is a nice area to add maybe a call to action. And within my image, I've gone ahead and added a similar button. And a great feature about this particular template is that you can add a URL to that image. If I go back up and click on Edit Text, Upload Video, and then select that same image, you'll see I have the option to add a website here. By adding that URL, it essentially makes this image a big button. You could have that call to action take you to a special page within your website, maybe a custom sweepstakes tab you've created within the Suma Social app, or to any URL you happen to type in or paste. In this case, it's a downloadable excerpt from the book in PDF form. To make it function like a download button, the client already has her PDF hosted on her website, so it has a direct URL. Now I'm going to move on to the social media icons at the bottom. When I click on one, you'll see that I have the option to again enter a URL for that icon, or I have the option to hide it. So if you don't use LinkedIn, you can hide it. However, let's say that you like Google+. Now we don't have that option on the template, but you can fix that by adding your Google+ address here. And then going back up and selecting Edit Color and Images, I can select that icon and simply replace the image with the Google+ icon. Okay, now that I've addressed most of my image needs, I'm going to go back and change my type. Switching back to the Edit Text Upload Video tool, I'm going to go ahead and click on one of the text blocks. You can see the areas that I can edit by the dotted lines around them. What I'm going to do in this case is just go ahead and paste in all the text that I need. I'm not going to worry about how it's fitting or what color it is. It's a little hard to see, but I do have a text area here that's blank. Now if you leave a text area blank when you publish it, you won't see the dotted lines, it will just be a blank area. In this case, I want to add her contact information. Again, I'm just kind of going through, adding in the text that I want. Okay, you'll see on this one that's a little bit different. And I can add a URL. Okay, making sure that I put http:// and then the website address here. Now that button will take them to your website when you click on it. Alright, so I've got all the text that I want on my fan page. Things are looking pretty good. Now I just want to make sure that all that text is fitting right into the spot that I want it. So using the same Edit Color and Images tool, when I click on those text blocks, you'll see I have different tools. At this point, I can really change how the font's going to look. So I can change the font. I can make it italic or bold or unbold it. In this case, I really just want some white text at the top. And then over here, it's obviously too big, so I'm going to scale that down. Again, changing it, I want to do Times New Roman for most of this site. I'm just going to leave that black, but what I do want is I want it to be centered and possibly a little smaller. Okay, at this point you're going to see that my text is not in the right spot. It's up here, but I really want to have it down here in this open area. To do that, I can use the Activate Move Content tool. However, our Activate Move Content tool does not have an undo button at this time, so what I'm going to do is save my tab. To do that, click on Save and give it a custom name. Click Save. Okay, now that that's saved, I'm going to go ahead and click on the Activate Move Content tool. Now you'll see when I go to that block of text, it gives me the option to really move that around. So I just kind of want to center that in this area, something like that. Then I'm going to go ahead and deactivate that move tool. Now I can't move it, it always pops back to that same spot. Again, I just want to move that over to kind of align here. Now to give this title a little bit more dimension than I can, because obviously my edit tools only give me the option to make the whole thing bold the whole thing not bold. If I wanted to edit that, you can add some coding to your text to make something stand out and make it look bold. And to do that in code, we're going to need to start with an angle bracket and then type strong and then a closed angle bracket. You'll see that automatically made my whole text block bold. However, if I close my strong tag by adding an angle bracket / and again the word strong and close that tag, now you'll see that I've bolded the top line and left the bottom line regular. Okay, I'm going to show you that again by italicizing the bottom line. To do that, you're going to use the angle brackets again, type EM, and close it. Okay, so we've used some very basic coding to give that just a little bit more pop. Okay, back to my Edit Color and Images tool. And at this point, I'm just kind of going in, just getting the look that I'm happy with. Now in this case, I think I want some of this to stand out as well. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is go back to my edit text. So I'm also going to bold her name for the testimonial, just to kind of make that pop out again. And I'm going to just move this testimonials word down a bit. Okay, once you're done editing it and you're happy with it, go ahead and click Save again. Okay, I'm ready to publish. I'm going to go ahead and click Publish Custom Tab. From here, it's going to want me to find my tab. Go ahead and scroll down. I'm going to select Summa Social Test Page, and I'm going to say Publish Custom Tab. Once again, click Publish. Alright, it's been published successfully. Once it's done publishing, you can visit your business page within Facebook to find your new tab. If you don't see it immediately, you can click the little arrow to the side, and it could be down here. However, here it is, Welcome tab, and if I click on it, I can now see my live finished fan page. Okay, we also want to add some finishing touches. Add a title to your app between 13 to 18 characters long. To do that, go ahead and click on the arrow. Then when you roll over, you'll find the pencil tool. Go ahead and click on that. Edit settings. Here you can create a custom tab name of whatever you like it to be. You can also change your tab image by clicking Change. From here, you'll click on the Add icon or Edit. Then you want to choose your file. It can be a JPEG, GIF, or PNG, and the size must be 111 pixels wide by 74 pixels tall. Go ahead and navigate to your image. Then you can go ahead and close this page, click Save, and OK. Now you've got a custom image here, you've got your custom text, and when you click on it, your page pops up. Finally, return to the Summa Social dashboard so you can track your leads. To do that, you're going to click on Convert, Set Custom Tab Leads. Then I'm going to find my business page, Summa Social test page. Okay, I can enter my email address here. Click Save. Okay, now that the light is green, from this point forward, you'll receive real-time email notification of all fans who complete your opt-in form. Once you have one or more leads, the View Leads button will appear. That way, when you click View Leads, you'll have an aggregate organizer of whom has entered your contact form with full name, email, and timestamp. As well, you can export the leads to a CSV file for additional marketing follow-up. Export with this button here. Since there's no back-end programming to our template tab system, you can easily edit your landing page and save it within seconds, and it'll be live on Facebook, all without having to leave our dashboard. Just a word of caution, Facebook allows you to choose one design from each of the 5 categories for a total of 5 tabs hosted on one Facebook business page at a time. Plus, you can create tabs for more than one Facebook business page, as long as you're the admin of that page. That completes our welcome page tutorial. Thank you.